here's your wrestling news for April 28th, 2022. And your headlines for today include AEW Dynamite faced massive rewrites just hours before the show went live, 2 Impact stars / former WWE superstars are coming to Dynamite next week, WWE makes huge partnership with DAZN to promote biggest women's boxing fight in history, former AEW World Tag Team Champion returns after 4 months away, ex-WWE announcer praises current commentator for making it cool to be passionate again, daughter of former WWE champion says she wants in on the upcoming NXT Women's Breakout tournament, NXT 2.0 superstar returns to action after suffering concussion last month, WWE Hall of Famer signs multi-year deal to have new action figures produced, but not by Mattel. We are kicking off today with AEW Dynamite as last night's show had to go ahead without the promotion's world champion, Hangman Adam Page. Mere hours before the show aired, Page announced that he had tested positive, and his absence caused a great strain for everyone involved with the show. On F4W Online, Dave Meltzer said that the show had to be heavily rewritten at the last minute due to Page's absence, and that there's no telling when exactly he'll be back. AEW may not know for sure, but they're giving Page at most a month off, as it was confirmed during Dynamite that he'll defend his title on May 29th at Double or Nothing against CM Punk. While last-second rewrites are worryingly common in WWE, this is one of the rare times that AEW has had to change a lot of its shows shortly before going live, and we're wishing the Hangman a speedy recovery after this week's positive test. Page may be back as soon as next Wednesday's Dynamite, and even if he's not, we know that 2 stars from Impact Wrestling will be on the show. During this week's episode, MJF heavily teased that he will be bringing in W. Morrissey to AEW, saying that he's paid someone 6 figures to defeat Wardlow and that they're taller than his former henchmen. MJF added when it comes to his mystery person's height, you can't teach that, a nod to the catchphrase Morrissey used with Enzo Amore during their time in WWE. Morrissey won't be coming alone though, as next week we'll also see Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Deonna Purrazzo appear to unify her title with interim ROH Women's World Champion Mercedes Martinez. Both women were once in WWE, but neither was given much of an opportunity to shine, so we'll have to see who emerges as the true women's champion on next week's Dynamite. Over to WWE now, as the company has some big deals with other companies around the world and have now inked a new co-promotion contract with DAZN. WWE announced yesterday that they will be co-promoting what's been sold as the biggest women's fight in boxing history between undisputed women's lightweight champion Kate Taylor and Amanda Serrano. The fight will happen in WWE's old stomping ground, Madison Square Garden, this Saturday, and several WWE superstars will be promoting the fight. Becky Lynch is among the first to pick a side, as she'll be leading Team Katie Taylor, as Taylor is also Irish and will be joined by Finn Balor, Shayna Baszler, and Sasha Banks. Team Amanda Serrano will be led by Lynch's rival, Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, who is joined by Judgment Day's Damian Priest, SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, Queen Zelina, and Alexa Bliss. Both Belair and Lynch will be at the upcoming weigh-ins, with the winner being awarded a custom-made Raw Women's title, in what is WWE's latest big deal with another sporting promotion. More from AEW Dynamite now, as this week's episode saw the return of Rey Fenix, who has been out of action for almost all of 2022. In the first Dynamite of the year, which was also AEW's first on TBS, Fenix took a nasty bump when he was chokeslammed out of the ring through a table, and many at the time believed he'd suffered a broken arm. Instead, his left elbow was just dislocated, and on tonight's Dynamite, Fenix appeared to stop the House of Black from unmasking Fuego del Sol. Fenix was then joined by Death Triangle stablemates Pac and Penta Oscura, and it seems likely that this 6-man tag between the two teams is coming, possibly at next month's Double or Nothing pay-per-view. The match in which Rey Fenix was injured is the same match that he and Penta lost the AEW World Tag Team titles to Jurassic Express, but he's finally back on AEW programming. For countless fans, the greatest commentary duo of all time is Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler, who called hundreds of events together during the Attitude Era. In recent years, though, WWE's commentary team have become a target of criticism by fans who have grown tired of Michael Cole reciting lines dictated by Vince McMahon. Last year, WWE brought Pat McAfee to the SmackDown commentary table, which has earned rave reviews by fans, and on Busted Open Radio, former WWE commentator Tom Hannifin praised McAfee as making passionate commentators relevant again. I think the beauty of McAfee is that he made it okay for commentators to jump up and down and literally get on the desk. I mean, Michael Cole's not going to do anything like that, but we all feel that emotion. So if anything, it's kind of just loosened everybody up in commentary in all of professional wrestling. McAfee is a weekly highlight of SmackDown, and his enthusiasm for the show has been infectious, and at this time, it appears that no commentator, not even AEW's Jim Ross, can keep up with the former NFL punter. Now on this week's episode of NXT 2.0, the first ever NXT Women's Breakout Tournament was announced, giving the newest female superstars the chance to earn a future women's title match. This is a golden opportunity for the women's roster of NXT 2.0, and one very notable name wants in. When a fan called out via Twitter for WWE to put Simone Johnson in the tournament, the second-generation superstar said that NXT needs to listen to the people, and she wants to get involved. Simone, the daughter of The Rock, is yet to have a fully fledged match within WWE, but has been training hard since signing a contract with the company in May 2020. With WWE always hopeful for The Rock to return, ideally in time for a long-awaited dream match with Roman Reigns, it could be to the company's advantage to give Simone what she wants, and right now, that's a spot in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. One name who could be part of the upcoming tournament is Amari Miller, who is back in the ring after suffering a scary concussion. It was in early March that Miller suffered the concussion in a match with Lash Legend and had to be stretchered away after the match. Now Miller has returned and competed on this week's pre-taped edition of NXT Level Up, where she faced Ariana Grace, the daughter of Santino Marella. While Miller would go on to lose the match, getting to compete at all was still a great result for her, and now that she's back, she could make an excellent addition to the upcoming tournament. Back to AEW, as this week's Dynamite had to go on ahead without the world champion, but even making it to the show proved to be an ordeal for the promotion. Earlier in the day, AEW timekeeper Brooklyn Ramsey posted a photo of a Honda sedan stuck under one of the AEW production trucks as the vehicles had been involved in a collision. In a caption for the pic, Ramsey said that the driver is okay, but warned people not to text and drive. On Twitter, one user shared a video clip of fans chanting "You deserve it" at the driver, and the video was shot inside the Licoris Center, where other AEW trucks were parked. Based on this video, it appears that the driver of the Honda may have actually wrecked into a parked 18-wheeler outside of the venue. AEW has yet to address the accident on social media, and while it's fortunate that nobody was hurt in the crash, it goes to show why when you're driving, your focus should solely be on the road. It was certainly an interesting time for AEW, but despite the crash, the absence of Hangman Page, and the show having to be rewritten, the night ended with a new TNT champion being crowned. In the main event, the title switched hands yet again, as Sammy Guevara lost the title to Scorpio Sky in a truly excellent ladder match. After the match, Sky's former tag team partner Frankie Kazarian appeared, and after the two agreed that Kaz would be his first opponent if he regained the title, it appears that these two will face off for the TNT Championship soon. This marks Sky's second time with the title, as he previously defeated Guevara on the March 9th Dynamite, only to lose it at Battle of the Belts on April 15th. Ending Guevara's most recent reign at just 12 days, we'll have to see if this will be a longer reign for Scorpio Sky, but for now, the TNT Championship is in the possession of American Top Team. For decades, Ric Flair was praised as the only person to capture 16 World Championships, but he's no longer the only man to have reached that number. At the 2017 Royal Rumble, John Cena won his 16th title, defeating AJ Styles to tie the Nature Boy, in an accolade fitting of one of the biggest ever superstars in wrestling history. Speaking on Busted Open Radio this week, former Impact Wrestling World Champion Bully Ray discussed Cena and Flair and believes that one of the two have a much more prestigious set of titles. Cena is at 16 WWE World Heavyweight Championships, and Ric Flair is at 16 total World Heavyweight Championships, WWE and other companies included. Cena's record holds more water to me. While Flair gained 16 world titles across a variety of promotions, Cena won all of his by solely working for WWE and did so in a much shorter time frame of less than 12 years. Some of Flair's reigns also leave a lot to be desired, as his final reign as WCW champion saw him literally be handed the title by Kevin Nash in 2000. Right now, there's a lot of talk about Randy Orton, who is at 14 title reigns right now, and time will tell if he can match or even eclipse Cena and the Nature Boy. And we're ending today with Sergeant Slaughter, who has signed a new deal with Hasbro. In the 80s and 90s, Slaughter had a deal with the toy manufacturer to be a part of their G.I. Joe line of figures, and was even part of the original G.I. Joe animated series and the 1987 movie. In a video on the official Hasbro YouTube channel, it was confirmed that the WWE Hall of Famer has signed a new multi-year deal, meaning that new Slaughter G.I. Joe figures are in the works, and that Sarge will get a new 6-inch figure released this year. There's no exact date as for when the new Slaughter figure will be out, but we're sure it'll be a hot commodity for both wrestling fans and G.I. Joe fans when it eventually comes to stores.
Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.